Hey, good morning, everybody. We're starting on some of the electrical on the play field. Of course, the challenge is bringing the switches, the lights, and the solenoids in from a Williams system into a Zachariah system. And something I wasn't directly aware of it, but remotely aware of it, is that the way uh, the switch for the switches, the switch matrix was laid out differently for the two machines. I should have known that. It's plain as my face now. I should have looked at the schematics just a little bit more, and it would have been clear to me. But so what that entails is, as far as the switches go, I have to completely rewire this, disconnect the current matrix, and bring in the new matrix. The difference is, yeah, it's just a lot of labor, but we'll get through it. So right now I have been working on this, removing all the wiring from all the playfield switches. And I left a little bit on there. I don't know why, so, I have to bring in my matrix, my switch matrix into it. And you can see, we've gone ahead and removed everything on these. So, we're going to go ahead, not everything. That's for some contacts on the pop bumper. So that's actually a little different setup than just your regular input contacts, which is what we're talking about here. We're talking inputs and outputs. It's a computer. Data in, data out. That's all. So here's your Zachariah switch matrix for the Magic Castle, which is kind of what the theme, the not the theme, but the electrical I'm using. And so you can see it has commons. They go this way, horizontally and vertically. It's a matrix. So it's not like a point-to-point wiring. Like here, when you look at the wiring for the lamps or the lights in the playfield and everything, it's kind of point to point. Boom, it comes off of a connector pin here, through the bulb to a common, off a connector pin through the bulb to a common, and then your commons connect up. It's very, very simple. And with this, I'll be able to use a lot of the light wiring that's currently in place. So we're not going to have to rip it all down and like we're doing with having to do with the switches. So yeah, and at least Zachariah gives you a diagram. Williams, this is what you get. So I'm sure they have a playfield wiring diagram, but this is their matrix. See, you have a white and a gray that connects to all these switches. And then on all these switches, if you look up here, see a green and an orange. So the green and the orange and the white and the gray would be for the ball popper or pop bumper or something like that, whatever they had there. So similar, wired the exact same style, but different. So yeah, we're gonna have to rewire every one of these switches, and little labor intensive. I'm not gonna have you here. I saved all the old wire, by the way, so that we can reuse it. It just has to be rerouted, and it is what it is, and I'm okay with it. And uh, it's still worth it to me. Yeah, it's getting a little labor intensive, and so you want to plan on that. And these are the kind of surprises when you get into a project. So there it is, and it's Friday, and I'm excited about the weekend. Got some great plans with the wifey, and probably be down here sneaking a little tinkering in early in the morning and late at night. But we're excited. It's going well. I'll bring you back in when I've got some of the new Matrix Electrinkle wired up in there. So until then, hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for joining in and checking this out, man. I hope I'm helping you out some way, and that you'll take this challenge on. It's not it's a matter of finding the right electronics and really the right play field. And yeah, with this, I'm just got some old parts laying around. Is kind of you know what's going on here. So you don't have to be that way. You can actually, if you have the resources, um, just go out and buy what you want. I mean, they make uh, the electronic circuit boards here. These homebrew guys make a system that is very user friendly, and but they're building their play fields from a piece of plywood and nothing. They're installing everything, so they have to. They're starting from scratch, so they're putting in a whole new wiring harness, up into there, and um, it's a lot more labor intensive than doing something like this, to be honest with you. So, all right. Thanks for joining in. Talk to you later. Bye bye.